Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a project share of some more Christmas goodies that I've made. Now, I think this might actually be my final project share for Christmas. I've made so much stuff, and I have this massive amount of stuff sitting on my sewing desk and my cart next to that I need to package up and send off next week in Rex. I'm filming this on December 3rd, and I think I might finally just go ahead and wrap up this Christmas season today and pack everything away. I'm not going to actually, well, I might not pack it away today in case I decide to get crafty one day this week, but I think by next weekend, I do want to have everything put away so I can start my Valentine's crafting. I do have a swap that I'm in with Rachel Tallman does a secret Cupid swap, so I want to get started on that. And I also have some winter projects that I want to work on with these winter collections I've been purchasing or had in my stash. And I also want to do a birthday swap, well, I'm doing a birthday swap, I should say, with Fleur, so I have to work on that as well. Now that I could obviously work on in January, but the sooner I get things done, the better. Okay, so I made quite a few things today. Like I said, I have been having so much fun Christmas crafting this year. I have been just making so many different little things that I've never made, things that I have, you know, tried and true things that I love making. And I've just been having so much fun, and I hope that everyone that receives a rack from me for Christmas enjoys what I made. And I'm obviously not going to give away any names because I don't even know exactly who I'm sending off to, but I definitely have a general list in my head. And I just want to just wish everyone a very Merry Christmas season. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I made today. Now, the first thing I made is another one of those little KS Craft bags. I wanted to make one out of the Hey Santa, and again, Hey Santa, Mintopia Joy, DCWV, Down the Chimney, Mittens and Mistletoe. And then some of this paper actually came from a little Rosie Studio paper pad that Judith sent me a few days ago, and it's just so cute, and I wanted to incorporate that into this project as well. So I just love this die. It's so fun, and it's so easy to put together. So I used this little tree paper that came from that Rosie Studio paper pad, and then this little sentiment piece down here, this decorative piece, is from the Rosie Studio, so you can get a better view of that paper there. This white shimmer striped paper is from the DCWV Down the Chimney paper pad. This little chipboard is from Hey Santa. The Warm Wishes is from Mittens and Mistletoe. These little poinsettias are from Lori over at Creating for Fun. And then, of course, my favorite new enamel dots, which are the little gold ones from Hobby Lobby. So I put this together, and the ones I've made in the past, I did not put this layering piece down at the bottom, but I just wanted to do that today. I thought it would be really cute. And I put snowflake paper on the side, and I did stitch all of the panels, but I did not stitch the straps. I tried and I failed horribly, so I just cut new ones and just put them on without stitching. You can't really see the stitching too much on this paper and this paper because it's a very light pink, but you can see it a little bit better on the blue. But I think this turned out so cute. I just love this die. It's so fun. And then also I did stitch on the bottom as well. So again, I'm not sure who's going to get this, but I really hope that they like it. And yeah, so that's the first thing I made today. And then I also made some shakers. Now, I made some vellum and acetate shakers. Now, I decorated all of these very simply because, honestly, I had it in my mind that whoever gets this, I hope that they cut them open and use the sequin mixes inside. So I decorated them all fairly simply. So I pulled out, and I'm just so proud of myself. I pulled some things out of my stash. I pulled this acetate and vellum that I've had in my stash like forever to make these little shakers. So this glittered polka dotted acetate is from the Heritage collection. It's the specialty paper, and I just had a sheet of it like on my one shelf where I keep all my specialty papers, and I just pulled it out, decided to make some little shakers. This mix, I believe, is this is one of mine. I can't remember, although no, it might actually be one of Rachel's. These are either from me or the ones that I've created or ones that I had in my stash from Rachel. Okay, so like I said, I decorated these all pretty simply because I'm hoping that the recipient will just cut these open and use the sequins because they're just so pretty. I kind of stuffed them a little bit fuller than I think I should have for an embellishment, and that's why I'm hoping that they will just kind of cut them open and use the sequins. So if you are the recipient of a rack from me and you get these little shakers, please feel free to cut them open and use the sequin mixes. That was my intent when I made these. This one here, I just used a little Polaroid and piece from Mittens and Mistletoe. This, I believe, was also from Mittens and Mistletoe, and then some of the enamel dots. So this is a red and white mix from Rachel. This one, I believe, was called Rudolph. Super cute. So, all right, those are the two that I used for that particular vellum. And then I also had this star vellum that's got little gold stars all over it. This one here, and I, again, used this. This is my mix, the Aqua Sky that I created. It's just so pretty. I really hope that whoever gets these shakers uses the mixes because they're just so pretty. And then I just used some stickers from the Hey Santa collection and some enamel dots. Like I said, I decorated these very, very simply. This one here, I used a little Mary banner sticker and a little lantern sticker from the Mittens and Mistletoe. Added some gold enamel dots there and a little red enamel dot there. This is my Hey Santa mix that I created with a base from Magical Mixery Store, and then I just added to it to create my own mix. So those are the acetate shakers. And then I also made some vellum shakers. So this is the first one, and this one just has little gold dots. Again, I pulled all of these out of my stash. This is my mix called Delightful, I believe. It's a really pretty like pink and aqua mix. But yeah, I really hope that whoever gets these actually uses the mixes because they're so, so pretty. This one is really cute. I've been like wanting to use this little skunk sticker and I just couldn't figure out how I was going to use it. Finally just added it to this little shaker, added a little tag. These are both from Mittens and Mistletoe. That's also from Mittens and Mistletoe. And then again, some enamel dots. And then this is a mix, I believe that was, I believe this one was one of my pink ones as well. It's hard to tell with the vellum. I'm so sorry. We have this one with a gold star vellum with little dots and stars. Again, I had all of these papers in my stash like forever. This one I believe was also one of my pink mixes. And then the last one is this one. And then this is one of those mixes that I created. I think it's called Snow Angel. It was a base from Magical Mixery Store, but then I added to it to create my own mix. But I'm just gifting some little mixes. So this is the acetate and vellum shakers that I made. Like I said, I am just really enjoying working with sequins now. In fact, speaking of sequins, I created a little sequins box using this little plastic flower-shaped box that I've had in my stash forever. I added one of Lori's rosettes, added some chipboard and some stickers and made this little cluster, and then some enamel dots, and then a little sentiment that I cut out from the Mittens and Mistletoe 12 by 12 last week. All of these little elements here are all from Mittens and Mistletoe, and then of course the tiny little enamel dots. Now I do have this taped closed, and I added white foam inside to hold them kind of together, but I just wanted to gift some of all of these mixes. So they're just so pretty. So whoever gets this, if you're watching, make sure you're careful opening it because I do have foam inside, but I did tape the box so it wouldn't like shake loose. So made that today. I also made a cute little like pocket, which will be intended to be a loaded pocket. I just haven't loaded it yet. I bought these little polka dot bags from Hobby Lobby some time ago, and I bought them with the intent of making a loaded bag with it. So that's what I did today. I just took some paper from Mittens and Mistletoe, and I decided to use my 3-inch punch, I think it was, to cut this little cutout here. And then I added some paper on the inside to match what I put down here on the pocket. So what I did with this bag is I stapled one spot on both sides so that the bag itself would be stapled, and then I created my pocket. I did add a little tiny gusset to the pocket itself, if you can see that. So that way I can fit some goodies in there. And then on the back, I just covered up the staple with this paper. Now I did not do anything with this, so technically I could put a little goodie in there too if I really wanted to, but I wanted to cover up the staples, so that's why I added that second piece in the back. But I just love how this coordinates with that. I just thought that was so cool. And also another reason why I did this is when I removed the handles, you can kind of see on the front, when I removed the handles, it ripped a little bit. So I just wanted to not be able to see it from the inside on the front. I don't care if you see it on the back, but I mean, this is going to be covered up probably with some things. But it's fine. You know, it is what it is. I just didn't want that where it was like on the inside kind of ripped in here. I didn't want you to see that. Plus, I thought it would be cute to coordinate. I used this snowflake trim that I just got from BB Craft. Some of Lori's, excuse me, some of Lori's poinsettias. Excuse me. And then this Christmas Magic is from Hey Santa. Oh my gosh. I always find glue strings on my stuff every time I start to film a video. It's unbelievable how often that happens. And then some little enamel dots. So again, this is going to be like a little loaded bag, but I just haven't put anything in it yet. So yeah, that's what I put together today. And then the last thing I made is another tag flip. I've been having so much fun making tag flips this year. I've made so many tag flips. I used a cut apart sheet from the Hey Santa collection. It just has like a bunch of like little, what would probably be construed as journaling spots or tickets or whatever. And I made a tag flip with it. With every single piece. I just went simple on this one. I just added some little pom-pom trim. I didn't feel like digging through a bunch of trim today, so I just pulled that out. Also, I was inspired by Rachel over at Rachel Tommen to use some of my little Heidi Swap hole reinforcers. She said that she was making a tag flip or yeah, I think she was making a tag flip in a video. I don't remember if it was on YouTube or Patreon. Or it might have even been on the Handmade for the Holidays class. I can't remember now. But she was saying that she's been hoarding those hole reinforcers. And she was like, I need to finally use them. And so I did the same. I pulled mine out and used them on all of these little tags. And I did use one on the front and the back of each one. I decided to do a corner tag flip on this one. So everything is on the left corner. And like I said, all of the little tickets and spots have like some kind of little element. I did some sequin stitching on some of these tags, and I just love how it looks. It's so pretty. So what I can recommend if you want to sew sequins onto a project, use a liquid glue and then let it dry completely before you attempt to stitch, and just go slow. And I just let mine dry completely before I did any stitching, and I just stitched all the way down, and it just looks so pretty. This this tree is from Hey Santa. I'm so sorry, you guys. This little puffy December 25th is from the Mittens and Mistletoe Thickers. Enamel dots, gold thread, and yeah, so pretty. This is just a little ticket. I just pulled out some of my thickers. Again, I pulled out several things from my stash, and I just put high on here in gold thickers. I don't use my alpha stickers nearly as often as I should, and so I pulled a pack out and made just a little high on here, and I used some Mintopia Joy Puffy stickers on here. And this one was so beautiful, I didn't want to cover it up. This is some of that pastel Christmas sequin mix, and the tree is just so perfect for me. And I just put the little star there to make it look like the star was on top of the tree. I could not do anything with this tag. It's just so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. All right, and then this one, and also on all of the tags, I stitched either like down the side or some little stitching along the top or the bottom. I didn't do all the way around on every single one. Like this one, I stitched down the entire middle. I just put a chipboard sticker from Hey Santa. These little puffies are from the puffies from Mittens and Mistletoe, the like thickers, and then some enamel dots. Oh my gosh, this glue strands are like, I know I'm not the only one. Like, I hate glue strands so much. They're so frustrating. And this is another one I stitched some sequins on. Added a little puffy foam frame from the Mittens and Mistletoe. Or no, I'm sorry, from the Mintopia Joy. The little Wonder and the little Camper are from Mittens and Mistletoe. And then again, some enamel dots. So pretty. Look how pretty those are. So pretty. This one I just used, I stitched around, there was like a rectangle here. I just stitched around the rectangle. Most of it's covered up though, but I cut these little ruffles last weekend. So I just used one of those, a snowflake that I have in my tray on my desk. Hey Santa little tag. This is from Mittens and Mistletoe. And then the little black stars are from the Hey Santa, and then some enamel dots. Oh, and the pink one is from Hey Santa as well. I noticed that, like, I tell you guys where everything is from when I go back and rewatch my videos. I don't know why I do that. It's just so weird. I'm weird. I don't know. But I just, like, tell you where everything's from. This, I stitched down the side, this little ticket, and then I added these cute little stamp stickers because it says sleigh mail. So I had those little postage stamp stickers left from the Hey Santa sticker sheet, some enamel dots, and called it good on that tiny little tag. This one is another one I stitched some sequins on. Oh, I just love that look. It's so beautiful. Mittens and Mistletoe. I think this was a cardstock sticker, but I took the stickiness off. Or no, actually, no, it's an ephemera piece. This is, again, one of those little sentiments I cut apart last week, and then I added 2 clusters of enamel dots on this one. All right, this one here, again, I just stitched on the side, or on the bottom on this one. This little winter snow globe is from the Mintopia Joy ephemera pack. These little snowflake stickers, I believe, were from the Mittens and Mistletoe cardstock stickers, and these were as well, and then some enamel dots. And then, as you can tell, I used different colors of these reinforcers. I literally used a bunch of them, which I've had them forever. I didn't do anything on this one because it's such a tiny little tag. I just stitched in 2 spots there. This one, again, I added a cardstock sticker and a sentiment piece from Mittens and Mistletoe. This was also from that Mittens and Mistletoe. Again, I have all of those little sentiments that I cut apart last week that I've been pulling from. I'm so glad I cut those apart because I love having them handy. And then some little enamel dots and some gold thread. So it says happiest of holidays from me to you. And then we have this cute little ticket. Again, I didn't do anything on this one other than stitch here and here, and then added some enamel dots. This one, I just went ahead and checked. I did my best, and then added some enamel dots, and that's all I did on this one. I thought it was so cute, and stitched on the bottom. This one I thought turned out so cute. I had used my fringe scissors to make a little gold fringe out of paper, the glittered paper. I had these little tiny Santa hats in my stash on my tray that I have on my desk. And I was like, that would be so cute to add onto a tag. So I added a little Santa hat. I folded it and like glued it so it would be like folded over. I stitched down the side only to there because I forgot to stitch it before I glued this down. This is, again, from those little Mittens and Mistletoe sentiments, and then some enamel dots. And how cute is that little tag with the little hat? I love it. And then this one here is one of those little tags from the Hey Santa like gift. It's like a tag. And it's this little pack that I have sitting here on my desk, and I keep pulling. I had all of the little, oh, this is not going to be good. I don't want those to open. Okay, this is the little gift wrap set, and I pulled all of the little, like, tags, and I just cut the little tag off, and then I added a vellum bow from the Hey Santa ephemera packs, and I've been trying to use these vellum pieces. Added a little burr from, again, that Mittens and Mistletoe sentiment pack. Or sentiment sheet that I cut apart, like some gold thread and enamel dots. And then on this one, I stitched across as well. And then this one, I didn't do anything with. I just stitched it. And then this one, I literally stitched every single line here, and then every single line here to make it almost look like it has writing on it, like a postcard, like it has writing. And then December is from, oh no, I just lost the sticker. Oh no, where did that go? Of course, I'm going to have to find that little tiny dot for the eye. I don't know where it went. But, oh no, there it is. Okay, let me do that in a minute. I'll glue that down. The December is from the Hey Santa sticker sheet. The little Santa is from the Hey Santa ephemera pack. I wanted it to say December vibes, so I pulled out, again, those gold glittered thickers, alphas, and used those to spell out vibes. Added some of these little gold stars that I have from the La Petite sticker sheet I just had sitting on my desk. I just thought Santa would be cute with a little bow, so I added a little bow to Santa. I had a little red and white bow in my stash, and yeah, I think it turned out really cute. So that is the last thing that I made. I don't want to lose this little dot. I'm going to have to glue it on for the eye. And then, yeah, so I think this might be my last Christmas video for 2023. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm probably going to say it will be. I think I'm kind of starting to get anxious to work with some other things. So I've had so much fun working with Hey Santa and Mittopia Joy and Mittens and Mistletoe and the DCWV paper pad and that little, you know, and that, like I said, that cute little Rosie Studio one that Judah sent me. And I've just had so much fun playing with Christmas products this year. I have made so much stuff. I mean, this is probably like my 9th or 10th Christmas video that I've filmed. And yeah, I think I'm starting to kind of like get anxious to work with other things now. So I might wrap it up and start working on Valentine's next week. I'm not 100% sure. I have to package up a ton of racks. So I also need to get my Christmas cards ready and mailed out. But I have some Christmas gifts that I need to send off, including little racks and things. But yeah, I have just had so much fun working with Christmas products this year. It's been just very therapeutic for me. You guys know I've been dealing with a lot. We're coming up on a year since I lost Meows in like 2 weeks, or like 11 days, to be honest. I know exactly how many days. And I lost Marley last week. And it's just been a very, very hard time for me. So it's been nice to kind of take that grief and just focus on making things that I love and things that I am proud of and things that I am looking forward to sending off to people. That's not always the case for me. Sometimes when I get really sad or really depressed, I can't craft at all. But I'm really glad that it has been the polar opposite this time, because I have really, really enjoyed making new things, getting into making new things like shakers and 3D projects and all of the things that I've been making, and I've just been having such a ball. And I just want to again say thank you to everyone who has been very, very supportive of me. You guys absolutely mean the world to me. Every single follower that I have here on Instagram, or every follower that I have on Instagram, and every subscriber here on YouTube, you guys are amazing and wonderful, and I just love every one of you, and I really hope that you all have a very wonderful Christmas season. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.